Hey there, Ride Rodder family. Welcome back to the channel where we talk everything motorcycles. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and don't forget to turn on the notifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss our future reviews. Today we're talking about a classic in the cruiser world that's been around for years, but just got a 2025 makeover. Yup, you guessed it, the Honda Shadow 750. Now, if you're in the market for a stylish, reliable cruiser that's packed with features, this could be your next ride. But before you make that decision, let's dive into what this bike brings to the table. Let's find out if it still holds up in 2025. Buckle up, folks, because you're in for a ride. Design style. Alright, let's start with the design, and let me tell you, the Honda Shadow 750 has always been a looker, and the 2025 version, it's got some serious swagger. First off, the overall aesthetic is still classic, but with a few modern tweaks that'll have heads turning. You've got that long, low-slung profile that screams classic cruiser, but there's just enough curve and detail to keep it fresh and exciting. Now, let's talk about that paint job. Honda's rolling out a couple of new, stunning color options this year. Whether you go for the bold pearl stallion brown or the sleek matte black, both are bound to catch the sun's light just right, showing off that deep metallic shine. Wait for it, you might even start feeling like you're cruising through a Hollywood scene. But that's a whole other story. And here's something I love: the chrome accents. They're not overdone. Just enough sparkle to let people know you mean business, but not so much that it feels tacky. Honda definitely nailed that balance. But here's the kicker: comfort. The seat is designed for long rides, folks. Whether you're taking it for a weekend getaway or a daily commuter, you'll find yourself sinking into that plush saddle, ready for hours on the road. And don't even get me started on the handlebars, perfectly placed for an upright, relaxed cruising position. Not too low, not too high, it's Goldilocks, but for motorcycles. So all in all, the design, top-notch. But let's get to the good stuff. The engine and performance. This might surprise you. Engine performance. Okay, now we're talking. The Honda Shadow 750 has always been known for its reliable and smooth engine. Under the hood, or should I say, under the tank, you've got that famous 745 Seek V-twin engine that gives you just the right amount of power without being over the top. But what does that really mean for you, the rider? Well, with 44 horsepower and 45 lb of torque, the Shadow 750 doesn't have the raw power of a heavy-duty muscle cruiser. But that's not what this bike is about. It's about smooth, effortless cruising. You've got plenty of juice to accelerate and pass on highways, but it never feels like it's trying to throw you off. The ride is comfortable, relaxed, and just the right amount of fun. Now, hold on, because here's where it gets interesting. Honda's new fuel injection system in 2025 makes the Shadow 750 even more efficient. That means better fuel economy, smoother throttle response, and less time spent at the gas pump. Sounds good, right? And while we're at it, let's talk about the brakes. The twin front disc brakes are solid, responsive, and will give you confidence no matter the road conditions. Combined with the low-slung frame, handling is surprisingly agile for a cruiser. This bike can take tight corners like a champ. It's not just a looker, it's a performer. But hey, don't take my word for it. Hop on this thing and you'll feel it for yourself. Speaking of which, let's shift gears to something equally important: features and technology. Features technology. Alright, if you're thinking the Honda Shadow 750 is just a bare-bones, old-school cruiser, think again. Honda's thrown in some modern tech that's going to make your ride safer and more enjoyable. First up, we've got traction control. Yeah, you heard me right. The 2025 Shadow 750 comes equipped with a traction control system that helps manage wheel slip when you're hitting those wet or gravelly roads. It's not something you find on every cruiser, and trust me, it's a welcome feature when you're out there pushing your limits. And then there's the digital speedometer and odometer. Gone are the days of squinting to read those analog dials. Honda's given you a clear, easy-to-read digital display that shows you everything you need: speed, fuel level, and trip details. There's even a clock, so you won't lose track of time on those long weekend cruises. And let's not forget LED lighting. The headlamp, turn signals, and tail light are all LED now, which gives you better visibility and lasts longer. Plus, it adds to that modern, sharp look that keeps the Shadow looking up to date. But here's something you might not expect: cruise control. Yes, folks. For those of you who love to ride long distances, the 2025 Shadow 750 comes with an optional cruise control system. That's right, just set your speed and let the bike do the work for you. No more throttle hand cramps on those endless highways. Alright, enough teasing, let's talk price and final thoughts. Price, final opinion. So, the big question: how much is all this going to cost you? The 2025 Honda Shadow 750 starts at around $8,499. And while that may not be the cheapest cruiser out there, it's definitely a competitive price for the premium features you're getting. You're paying for quality, reliability, and a bike that's built to last. Now, let's wrap this up with a final thought. Is the Honda Shadow 750 still the king of the cruiser world in 2025? Yes, it's got that perfect balance of style, performance, and tech, all wrapped up in a price that won't break the bank. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned rider, the Shadow 750's got something for everyone. So, if you're in the market for a new cruiser, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 should definitely be on your list. But hey, I want to know what you think. Are you sold on the Shadow 750, or is there another bike that caught your eye this year? Drop a comment below, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews right here on Ride Radar. Catch you on the next ride.